we go. Ready, 57.
Three buzz.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the...
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Opting to run again here with White. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. New England on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. That'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Newton. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Bennett, the former Texas A&M Aggie, dropping the hammer. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Out of the gun, Newton. It's complete. James White. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick here is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. To throw is Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Richardson. A good pickup there, a 22.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It's Garoppolo. Caught here by Bell. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ball Allen breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Paul Richardson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take. And here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big. Yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. It is true. The lead cut to 10, 23-13. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And wait a minute, did the Jets get it? They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Open man completes it to Butler. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Hey, here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And this is caught inside the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now Garoppolo to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Lawrence Guy in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This one taken from the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll run it again with Miller. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by a field goal, 1:07 remaining. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Vandy, Joejuan Williams, with a pick. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. So this will wind up a victory for